welcome to our Chill and Heal show. I am Chill Girl Chrissy and Alderman in Ward 6, and we are here to fuel your mind, body, and soul with goodness. We're going to connect, open up, share, be real, be raw, overcome, let go, and just have a great time chilling and chatting. And remember, sharing is caring, and I am so excited to share my amazing friend, Abbey, from the Fresh Chef Press in Manchester. Welcome, Abbey.
Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you for having me.
We are so blessed, and you are a small business owner. I just forgot my mics. We're gonna put these on. I'm always got a lot going on here. Yeah, put it right there. Maybe just actually you can just.
Yours has a clip.
Oh, you know what? I think we're good if you want to just hold it.
Yeah, I'll hold
You are live.
it's the bloopers. No, I'm just
That
joking.
which is
Nothing's
the
perfect.
actually
Yeah.
yes, that's the thing is nothing is perfect, perfectly imperfect, and you have been blessing me with your amazing smoothies and bowls and toasts at your amazing place right down the road.
Yeah, absolutely. We're right here in downtown Manchester, the Fresh Chef Press. Like Chrissy had said, we're right across from 900 Degrees Pizzeria. We focus on fueling the mind, body, and soul, and really trying to get people to rework the mind in that eating healthy can be nutritious and delicious all in one bite.
Delicious. Oh my God. Well, first of all, I have to tell you, not only am I blessed by your food, but you guys are like so kind and so amazing.
Oh,
and
thank you.
I met Abbey because I work with her sister, Gabby, who is an amazing chill girl,
Yes,
extraordinaire,
absolutely.
a marketing lady too as well.
Yeah.
And she does lashes. Oh my God, no, she doesn't do lashes. She does the most amazing facials, manicures, pedicures, waxings, IPL.
Yeah, she does a lot. She's pretty good. She is also doing like nutrition and like fueling your mind, body, and soul. We just went two different paths. She went the beauty industry and I went the culinary industry, but we're so different that we're similar, if that makes sense.
Totally. She's a brunette. You're a blonde.
Yeah.
You're 6 years younger than
6
she
years,
is?
yep.
You are, I mean, how old are you?
I am 25.
Okay, you're amazing. You've got to check out their place right next to Fortitude.
We're right next to Fortitude Gym. I have a business partner as well. We are like yin and yang. My background is nutrition. I'm a certified nutritionist. I focus more on culinary nutrition. I went to school at Johnson & Wales, and that's what we bring to the shop too. The thing about nutrition is most people just don't know. I always tell people it's not that you're doing it wrong. It's just that you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you should be eating, what you shouldn't be eating, what you're eating, where it comes from. Most people just don't know these things. And what our goal is to inform people, try to rework the mind in that, yes, you should be treating yourself, but you should also be refueling yourself as well.
That is so key, and thank you so much for sharing this, because this is about Food 101 and did you know? I mean, when I have your smoothie, and you know, there's so many different places that have smoothies, but what is in your smoothie that is so amazing? And the fact that you can break it down and you share. There was another one called the Clean Slate.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what I love about first of all, it's amazing when you walk in there. It's delicious, but then you have monthly specials. So this is a monthly special. The first month I was like, I'm so still addicted to Clean Slate. For January was amazing. So you have these monthly specials that are amazing, and this one you are doing for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, so that one
for the month of
is
March.
a shamrock detox for all of you who go out and drink on St. Patrick's Day, which is totally fine. Life is all about balance, but we want to make sure we're still refueling the body. So that one's spinach, cinnamon, banana, peach, hemp, honey, and everything local too. Another thing that we try to do is do a farm-to-table concept. So as much as New Hampshire, we have a lot of snow in the winter. Well, we used to have a lot of snow in the winter, so the winters can get hard.
It just depends.
Exactly.
We're New England.
You never know. So we try to do a farm to table. We always do organic with everything that we do. We do mostly plant-based stuff, but we do have chicken, steak, and dairy options as well for those of you who haven't fully converted. Again, totally fine. We don't push anything
I'm
on
a meat
anybody.
lover. I'm just
Exactly.
I'm never going to stop eating
Yeah.
meat. I won't.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, listen, everybody to each their own, right? Like
Yes.
I can't force you to like what I like and vice versa, but that's what makes us so awesome. And everybody
Yes.
has their own niche and talent, and that's what makes the world go around. If everybody was a cook, we'd have nobody to make us look pretty with facials and hair.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
We all have talents, but absolutely, she's right. So everything we do is organic and locally sourced as much as possible. But the honey in there, which is what I was getting at, is all from Hooksett, New Hampshire. So we try to do as local as possible to help with allergies and all of that.
Which is so, so important.
Yeah.
And, you know, I love food, but I'm not like a cook.
See, it's
All
hard,
right,
too.
just saying it.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not a
takes
cook.
time, patience, absolutely. Yes, listen, I get it.
But I know how important it is to have local honey for our allergies.
And it's great for the bees as well, too. So you don't overwork the bees.
we need
The
to
other
protect
thing,
the
too, is with nutrition, it's like, what is nutrition? Going back to the unknown. Nutrition is the process of consuming food that it helps with growth and health. So that's basically what nutrition is. It's like we try to tell people, like a car analogy. If your car takes premium gas and you're putting regular in it, and to relate that to a person, if you're eating McDonald's, but you really need nutrient-dense food, so high-calorie foods that help fuel your body and keep it moving, your car's not going to run properly. Your body's not going to run properly. If you run the car and never let it take a break and stop the car, overwork it, burn it out, same thing with humans. We need rest. The car won't work anymore. Your body won't work anymore. And to relate it back to you as well, every different part of a car needs to be polished up and fine-tuned. Even though you eat healthy, you still need to go to the beauty industry. You still need to make sure you're drinking water. It's not just specific to food. There's other aspects to being nutritious and healthy as well.
It's about being healthy and strong and
Absolutely.
a healthy mindset, because what we really put in our mind matters as well. That is the key, because I mean, I do like my ice cream.
Right, exactly. So do I.
But I will say, this kind of tastes like ice cream in a different kind of way.
Yeah, absolutely.
make
And that's what we
sense?
try to do. We try,
It's so
again,
delicious.
we
And-
rework the mind in that your favorite things can be healthy and nutritious and delicious. And we also try to push people to try new things. The smoothie that Chrissy had talked about when we first opened, it had activated charcoal in it, which is great, again, for detoxing.
And it was literally black.
Yeah, it's a black smoothie.
And I'm like,
It's
what?
different. It's hard to look at. You know, same with green. A lot of people don't like green stuff. They see green and automatically think, gross,
Ew.
grass. Yeah, like they don't want to try it.
I'm not going to eat grass or dirt.
Exactly. So we try to push people to really try new things, have an open mind. Again, if you cooked something for somebody and you didn't tell them what's in it, they absolutely loved it. There's probably healthy things in there. It's all about our outlook on what we're consuming. We've been taught to eat what we learned in school as the yellow diet. People want French fries, fried chicken, all of anything yellow, mashed potatoes.
The crispy stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Which is great, don't get me wrong.
But
to
a balance?
eat that all of the time, your body will, it won't work properly.
I've never seen that, is it a documentary where the guy ate McDonald's
Oh my God,
for
yeah,
like
that was
so
on Netflix.
many? All right, so did you see it?
I did see it,
All right,
yeah.
I haven't seen. I never saw it. I probably should, but I heard pretty much like he got really sick.
Yeah, so he gained a lot of weight. Anytime you eat fast food, you'll put weight on. But he ended up getting a lot of sick. He got paid for the documentary, but it absolutely messed up his entire health. Again, it's like if you aren't eating the proper nutrients, then you're malnourished. If you're not getting the right amount of sleep, then you're have impaired cognitive function, which impairs your brain, the way you think, the way you go throughout life. I mean, this week's actually a great example of that. We all turned our clocks forward an hour. I don't know about you guys, but I was super groggy all week. I mean, it's just, we're not getting the proper amount of sleep. We're not consuming the right things. It won't end well. So I think health is super important. And again, having an open mind to what we're consuming.
Yeah, totally. And I swear, it's like you just want to try it, even if it's
this is delicious green stuff. Just ask the dishes.
Yeah.
Do you know like Belle?
No.
From Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
so my sister loves all of the old school, well, I shouldn't say old school, I am a 90s kid too, but all of the Disney characters.
Yes. All right. So.
Even if I didn't like it, I was forced to like it.
And what is that called? It's the song where it's the gray stuff. It's so Oh my God! Of course, I'm forgetting now.
I know what you're talking about.
Just ask the dishes.
Yeah, and
It's
they
the
all
gray
start
stuff
singing
is the
and
delicious.
dancing.
Yeah. So just ask anyone. This is delicious. And what I find is your prices are so affordable as well, and so impressed when every single time I go there. Any question I ask you, between you and Shari, totally amazing, wealth of knowledge, breaking it down, and thank you, because we do need to really take responsibility for our lives and but it is hard. It's
Absolutely,
like,
yeah.
who are we supposed to believe? You know, the marketing that goes out to us, we think something's healthy, and then all of a sudden we find out it's not.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's our responsibility to, really investigate. But I mean, who has so much time to investigate? And that's what I really love when I come to see you, is you break it down. And then you're like, all right, and this is where we source this, and this is where we source
absolutely.
that.
And that's why it's so important to know where everything comes from.
And knowing our ingredients, peeling back the layers of nutrition is really, it's so important.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why I always say, support local. And I mean, you went to school
for culinary nutrition. I actually love that you said that. I was going to be a registered dietitian, and I had decided to go the culinary path. So at the end of your nutrition degree, you can go culinary or you can go registered dietitian. But I felt like more people needed to be informed of what they were consuming, what they were eating, and it starts with you to make a change. Starts with one person for it to be passed on to other people. And I think it's super important, if you do have the knowledge, to share it, because what am I hurting me if I tell you what you're eating? And
we're empowering each other, and we're really being kind and good friends. And so for me, I've had a couple great chill sessions. I say chill sessions where I meet people and I enjoy good food, good conversation. And sometimes it's tough conversation that we're having, but there's so much love and respect when we're fueling our mind, body, and soul with openness and good food.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thank you for
Chrissy
having an
has
amazing
been
place.
Amazing. She has supported us since day one, kept an open mind, let us come down to her place and do
I
smoothie
trusted
samples.
her green
Yeah,
stuff.
she did. And the black one, too.
Yes. Oh, my God. So addicted.
And we have carrot cake coming out next week, too. Again, just a prime example of reworking the mind, in that it has carrot cake, coconut oil, all good stuff for you. It doesn't have to be fatty and greasy. That stuff's great. And again, it's a balance, 80-20, right? 80% of the time you should be eating great, and it's okay if 20% you decide not to. If you went full force cold turkey into eating healthy, some people, yes, they stay that way, but most of the time when you revert back, it's actually worse than if you were to treat yourself every now and then.
So finding that balance is really, really key.
Yeah, with anything in life.
I just know, I've learned over the years, I can't say the word diet. I literally can't say diet.
Oh, you know
like,
what they
I'm
used to
not
tell
going
us
to
in
say
school?
diet, because immediately I want all my fried
absolutely.
foods and everything. So understanding ourselves, and if I say, oh, I can't do this, then of course I want to.
Right, because you're limiting your body and you're telling you can't.
So it's what we can do, and trying new places. And
Yes.
your bowls are amazing. And I learned a lot, because I've always hated oatmeal.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So disgusting. That's what I always thought. So disgusting, the mushy stuff, gross. And
We made Chrissy try some of our overnight oats.
and they were so delicious.
And again, all organic. We try to do as much locally sourced stuff in them as possible, but we have natural sweeteners, no sugar. If you break nutrition down, again, this is peeling back the layers. Oats already have natural sugar in them. You don't need to add any more sugar. So we have oats, we have chia seeds in them, all good stuff for you that make you feel full and are packed with nutrients. So you don't have to eat as much. When you're eating those McDonald's and chips, and the thing about America is we're so fast going. It's like a hamster wheel that we look for
Yes.
the closest bag to peel open, the fastest drive-through line we can get in. What can we pop open for a quick dinner or throw in the microwave? It really brings it back to when mom, dad, whoever used to cook dinner from scratch, grandma, grandpa, and really break it down to the simple ingredients.
It really is, and it's about keeping things simple and really chilling.
Absolutely.
Because we are fast paced. We're trying to fit everything in,
Yep.
and we need to like just slow down
Right.
and enjoy. And food is love, and there's so much love that goes into your food. First of all, every single time, whether I am doing the takeout or I'm having it, it's beautiful, it's delicious, and it brings people together.
Yeah.
That's what you know what, when you always think about it, what brings people together is good food.
Absolutely. I mean,
You know?
birthday party, graduation, cookout, funerals, everything is surrounded by food. Good
Yeah.
times, good people. Maybe not
Yeah.
always good people, but for the most time, good
And,
people.
and sometimes there's just, I know with my family, my goodness, I don't want to go down this road, but sometimes we're divided on some subjects.
Yeah.
But if we can put those subjects aside and just be kind and thoughtful and respectful of each other's choices instead of trying to push our choices on other people, I think that's the most important thing, is respecting people and loving people for who they are, where they're at, and expecting respect in return, period. I think it's just, we need to come together with good food.
Hey, good food
open
brings
mindset,
good mood.
forgiveness, love,
Yeah,
the whole
absolutely.
9 yards.
And food's supposed to be nostalgic too. I mean, you can eat something. I just had somebody come in the other day. We sell muffins at our shop too. Again, it's all about balance. We had monkey bread muffins, and it immediately brought them back to their grandmother who had passed. She used to cook them growing up for her and her sisters, and it was just one special moment of her remembering, her enjoying, and us just being able to provide that for her.
Oh my gosh.
And
I
that's
love
why
that.
I love what we do. If we're not for you, again, totally fine. If you're not converted into healthy, nutritious, if you still do like that in between, totally get it.
I think that I love that you have a great website and there's pictures on there. And then with all of your, I don't want to say, is it an entree? More like a salad. So you can have a salad. You can turn it into
salad, sandwich. We keep them as
or a
open-faced
toast. Which is it's like
all
three
of
different
our bread
options.
is made by, we have a baker, Danielle. She's awesome. All organic. The olive oil she uses is from Spain. So it's all
I'm
super
Spanish.
high end. That's right. I forgot about that.
I'm a chica.
So it's all super healthy. And again, knowing where your stuff comes from. She bakes our bread. We know exactly what's in our bread. We order it to order every week. We don't buy in big bulk. Same thing when we get the farm produce. We get the farm produce per week. We actually do grocery shopping twice a week to make sure everything is as fresh as possible.
It's so
and to
amazing.
go back to what you were saying too, it's super important that everything looks eye appealing. Another key thing about nutrition is colors. Colors are amazing. Again, kind of going away from that yellow diet. Yellow's awesome. It is a color, but we want to get
I've never
more
even
of a
heard about this
variety.
yellow diet.
Yeah, so it's like mashed potatoes, French. It's typically like what kids eat, mac and cheese.
Chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders, exactly. Yeah, and I mean it's just
French
comfort
fries.
food. It's what we're used to. What is quick and easy, and again, you can kind of get anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's good too, right? Grease is good. We love grease. Fat, salt, and sugar. That's what they say keeps people from coming back. So your body does like that stuff, but it's super important that we're feeding it with the natural nutrients that the earth gives us in order for us to properly function. And, I was going to say, so the colors are great because people eat with their eyes. That's rule number one. You could make the best dish, and if it looked horrible, nobody will ever touch it. So it's important that appearance and eye appeal is, key for the website, for even you to eat.
Oh, and literally what you have on there for pictures on your website is really, it even looks more beautiful in person, even though your pictures are amazing. Like, I was drawn to your pictures, but then I'm like, when it's sitting right before me, I'm like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. And you think, oh, how could this be really so delicious?
Yeah.
When you break down the ingredients. I mean,
And simple, like you said
Yeah.
earlier, keep it simple. People don't want all these things that they haven't heard about. If you want to slowly knead in like activated charcoal, that's great. Then you don't have to explain everything else that's in the smoothie, and they're more apt to try it because there's only one unfamiliar ingredient in there. And then moving forward, they're like, oh, okay, I know I like this. Where if there was like 5 different ingredients, they're like, oh, I don't know. You know, you don't want to scare people away. Nutrition is slow baby steps. Again, you're not going to just dive right in. And if you do and you stick to it, good for you, but it's just not everybody's path. It's okay to slowly start experimenting.
And I think that's the key is sometimes when we do it slowly and we just make little changes, they're longer lasting and it becomes a regular habit.
Right.
Which is to make better habits.
Right. Yeah, I saw this thing one time. It's like lay a brick every day and you'll get a brick wall.
Ooh.
So every day, lay a brick. Try something new. Do something different. Again, it doesn't have to be eating. It can be working out, drinking an extra 8 ounces of water a day. Anything can be getting an extra hour of sleep. I know that's super hard, but it's super critical too.
It really, really is. It's so important what we put in our bodies and our sleep.
Yeah.
Definitely. I try and get 7 hours of sleep.
It's hard.
It is hard. Especially when I'm
I'm not perfect. Like again, like we said earlier, nobody's perfect. When the microphone wasn't hooked up, I'm not perfect. I don't always eat healthy. I do teeter back to when I go to.
What's your cheat?
My cheat meal is mac and cheese. My mom makes a killer mac and cheese.
That is
like
amazing.
5 different cheeses. It is so good.
So delicious.
But I also like ice cream.
Yes.
So
where's your favorite?
My favorite ice cream?
Yeah.
Cherry Garcia or coconut 7-layer bar from Ben & Jerry's.
Okay. Oh, so I love Ben & Jerry's New York Super Fudge chunk.
Ooh, okay.
So you can find me a
That'll
lot
be
of
our
times
cheat meal.
on Elm Street. I love the Ben & Jerry's on Elm Street. But I love Goldenrod too.
Oh, I do love Goldenrod.
They're great. They're great.
And,
I love their chocolate sprinkles.
Okay.
Oh my God,
yeah.
delicious.
Love those too. What was I gonna say? Puritan has a good baklava ice cream.
Ooh, that sounds excellent.
So if you want to spice it up a little bit.
All right. I feel like I'm always on the east side.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You
That's
know?
true. I forgot. Well, you live over there.
Yeah, I do.
Well, but going back to nutrition, a lot of the
Yes.
stuff you do too also helps fuel the mind, body, and soul. So it's not just about me; it's also about what you guys do, and that's why we work so well. When I was talking earlier, my amazing sister, who has basically the same name as me,
Gabby and Abbey.
she makes you feel youthful. I've gone to her several times. Highly recommend. Or you can go to Chrissy as well.
Well, there's so many of us chill girls, and I think the thing is we are an amazing team, and we all have natural gifts of making people feel good and look good. And some of us have expertise in certain areas.
Exactly.
And I was going to say lashes, but Gabby has fabulous lashes, but Esmeralda does lashes, and Sawyer does lashes.
Super awesome, yeah.
But Gabby, amazing facials, manicures, pedicures. I mean, first of all, you're just going to feel comfortable in her presence, you know?
I mean, you're going to feel comfortable in anybody's presence when you get in there. Chill,
Thank you.
Chrissy, all of the girls have welcomed me and Shari with open arms, made us
love
feel
them.
super welcome straight from the start, and they're super supportive. And I have nothing but good things to say about you, your business, and
Thank you.
from day one, they have been awesome to us.
Oh my gosh.
So thank you.
Well, you know what? We need to support women. We need to support local businesses. We need to support people that are doing what's right. And it's a tough business out there.
Yeah,
you know, it's
absolutely.
hard having a small business, you know?
It's
a lot of work, and you really should check them out. It's amazing. A wealth of knowledge, kindness, delicious food. First of all, you're going to feel better.
Yeah,
you're going to
and
feel better.
We want you to feel better. You know, you're going to feel full without feeling heavy, and that's our goal.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, small businesses, we don't have a big budget like big places
That's a great point.
with marketing and so forth. So word of mouth is so important, and showing up, because you never know if that small business is going to be there next week, because it's a tough industry. When we were shut down during COVID, it really affected so many of us, and there was a lot of businesses that didn't come back, and it's really sad. So that's why I say always support local good businesses. And
I mean, basically we're just trying to help build up our community on a small budget, and also give the most back to you guys. We want to give the most to our business, and then we want our business to give the most to you, but we need support, and like you said, word of mouth. We had this conversation the other day. The budget is small, so anything helps. Come check both of us out. I'm sure people will come check you out. Come check us out if you can. Again, we're right across from 900 Degrees Pizzeria. If you guys have the chance and want to get outside that comfort zone and try something new and different and healthy and fun.
Oh my God, so much fun. And I just want to I think life is so short, and it's just so important to make friends and talk about great things that are going on and problem solve together.
Again, we may not agree or see eye to eye on everything, but it's so great to have two different outlooks and two minds that work together.
And united we stand, divided we fall. And I want to just tell Jason Bonilla and his amazing wife that I had an amazing lunch with them. He's on the school board in Manchester, and everyone matters. And thank you for having such an amazing place. And I appreciate and love and respect when people, we come together and talk about, the things that are important to us. And we love Manchester.
Yes, we do.
And come chill and eat and chill at the Fresh Chef Press. And thank you, Abby, for joining me.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for, again, all the support, for having me here today.
Oh, my gosh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And thank you for blessing our audience. And let's chill and heal our city and our nation together with love only.